Do you know the story If You Give a Mouse a Cookie? Well, if you're not familiar, the story builds on if you give them one thing, then you have to give them another and another. And that's similar to what happened with me today. My husband and son went fishing. Weston was left at home with me, but he stayed in his room most of the day, so I cleaned. And I decided to do a deep clean on my entrance. I had my front door open because it was a beautiful day, and my cat decided she wanted to come in and visit. She would love to be a house cat. Well, there's still my winter decor up. Still winter decor right there, the pine cones. I decided to move that wicker bench that I have in my entryway and really clean well behind that, and I moved out the rug. It's kind of disgusting, I know. But I have two inside dogs that go outside and come inside, and one of them has long black hair, the other one has long, shaggy coat. And so, sweeping up behind there when I hadn't done that in a long time, it was quite gross. I took a dry erase pad to the baseboard to really clean that. I just decided, okay, I'm going to go all in. Sometimes I procrastinate cleaning because I feel like I can't deep clean and I don't want to do it until I can do that. But at this point, I just thought, okay, today I'm just going to tackle this area, the entryway. I'm not going to try to tackle the whole house, just this area. So I would like to paint the walls this summer because I'm not really happy with that paint color. And they really need it around the front. It really needs it around the front door. But right now, I want to get it really clean and feel like it's clean. And to go back to the theme of to give a mouse a cookie, what really started this is I gave my dog a bone the other night when we were eating some pork chops. So if you give a dog a bone, this is what could happen, because then he got sick on a thrifted Pottery Barn jute rug that I had there. And my husband's idea was to take it outside and let the rain clean it, and then he scrubbed it while I was at school. But it is still drying. So after I saw how dusty that floor was under that rug, I decided I need to give it a deep clean. So that's what I'm doing. If it hadn't been for my dog getting sick on the rug, that probably wouldn't have happened. But now I have decided that I need to make sure that I am going to clean this really well for spring, especially since my husband and Gus were not home today. That just gave me a chance to really move furniture around. I didn't have them walking in and out. I didn't have them trying to watch TV, and I would be disturbing them because I like to put on my music whenever I'm cleaning. So I gave that a really deep clean. And I thought, you know what? I'm not going to decorate. I'm just going to clean. However, you know me. If you don't know me, I'll just tell you. I decided after I got everything clean and put back together, I needed to decorate. Now here is the entrance to my bathroom, and that's my son's bedroom. And I was tempted to go in there and start mopping up the bathroom, and I thought, nope, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't get distracted. Don't let your ADD kind of get a hold of you here, which I am not diagnosed, but I do kind of think I have it, especially when I'm cleaning. I just gotta stick to the entryway. I moved all the couches, and they're really heavy, and I always think, okay, I'll have my husband and boys help me, but I just moved one section at a time and got in there and really swept and dusted. Okay, opened up the bench, and there was a lot of wasted space. There's board games that we have never played or not played since my oldest son left and went to college. And I found some baby blankets in there that belonged to my kids. I found a garage sale blanket that I had bought that I didn't even know I had in there. There's some more fuzz hair. That little device was a as seen on TV or Facebook thing that I got. It does get up the hair, but you have to be careful because it snags stuff too. So there's my spring decor. I went outside even onto the porch and started cleaning. The door was so muddy from my biggest dog jumping up on it. I cleaned that table, and I wanted to give that ceramic hen a nice cozy place to nest since she had weathered the whole winter. Now, I promise I'm not trying to show off my manicure. I'm just covering up my home address. But I added that eucalyptus that I was going to throw away into those little planters until I can plant some real greenery or some real plants and flowers. It's the beginning of March, so it's still too cold to plant, but I did put some faux flowers around just to give it a little bit of life and make it look like spring around here. I added that wreath. It's the beginning of March, so we still have some ways to go. But anyway, I cleaned my door, redid my little bucket or my umbrella stand at the entryway, decided just to put a few pillows there, and I wanted to show off that picture of my mom and her sisters from the 1940s. I just taped it to some sheet music and added it to that mirror, and then just add a little bit of spring decor and tried to make that bookcase a little bit lighter with some florals and some jars. And I went minimalist, I should say, with my pillows for the first time ever. And then I added some spring greenery over the mirror. So these jars I just found. Oh, that was Matthew's little handprint. I've had that little pot for 20 some years, probably 20 years, and I've kept it and decided to pull it out. And there's my little bunny. And there's some spring flowers that I had decided to put around. And I decided to keep the white lights up that I had for Christmas. I kind of like whenever I plug that in how it looks. So this is what I was inspired to do today just from cleaning. Sometimes I think cleaning can inspire you and make you feel good, and this is the end result. So I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you feel inspired to do some spring cleaning too.